All right, well, this is Ace with RockRevolt. I am here with Steve Zimmerman of Enemy Remains. How are you doing this evening, sir?
I'm good, doing good.
Yeah, just kind of kicking back, relaxing, doing a little PR to get ready for this new album release, yeah?
Yeah, and we're getting ready. We got a show in a couple of days, and going through last-minute details, getting ready for everything. So, I'm excited, It's taking off pretty good.
Right, it's always good, especially, when you got an album coming out, which you guys have No Faith in Humanity coming out on the 20th. Like I said, you got a show coming up on the 13th. It's always good when there's some action going on, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's talk about this new album, No Faith in Humanity. You guys got the title track that you've released as I believe that was the first single you guys released for this album?
Correct.
Okay. And as far I know, Tommy said that in one of his quotes that the band went in a little bit different direction, focusing a little bit more on the melodies and all that. How do you think that's going to go over with the fans?
Yeah, we weren't sure, but I think we made the right move.
Yeah.
The singing is extremely melodic, and he has a little growly in there, but I think it's more like emphasis, and a lot of people are telling me that they can relate to it because it gets their aggressions out. They can sing along and growl along with it.
Right. I've listened to it through twice now, and it's a great album, man, from start to finish, man, all the way through. It is a really good album.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
You guys had those breaks in there with the piano. You had the one at the intro, and you had one in the middle. How'd that come about?
Well, we do have a keyboard player, and we tried to incorporate him to do some things. Unfortunately, he kind of pulled it all together a little bit late, and so instead of him kind of working in on every song, he just had a couple of pieces that he did. Actually, the first piece is written and performed by Frank Singer.
Okay.
And the other one there, Civilization, that's the keyboard player, Bob Bright.
Right on. So just throw a little something in there, give them a little solo action that they normally wouldn't get, right?
Right. Yeah.
Right on. Well, I mean, you've been doing this for quite a while. Looks over, a little over 10 years. You started out with Fate's Warning, which you kind of had a little hiatus with Enemy Remains, so you could do a reunion with those guys. How was that?
That was awesome. I mentioned the idea. I get together with former members of Fate every couple of years. And usually in the summer we have a picnic, we hang out, talk about old times, and laugh and tell old stories. But they had just come off their Parallels reunion tour. So I mentioned Awaken the Guardian. It didn't seem like it was going to happen, but then things came into play, and next thing you know, it was happening, and there was 2 dates. In Germany, we headlined the Keep It True Festival, and in Atlanta, we headlined the Prog Power USA show. And both shows went over great. Sold out, both of them, like 5,000 people at each show, and the fans were amazing. It was an awesome event, both of them. It was just great.
Well, and that was a 30th year anniversary, man. Right, 30th anniversary. Yeah. That's a long time. That's amazing. It makes Enemy Remains almost like a little puppy in the business, then, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Right, and
as a matter of fact, I had to do quite a bit of refreshing. I know the song, but at least I thought I knew the song. And when I went to play them, I was like, oh, wow, I gotta really practice them out. But, we practiced, and we got together a couple times a month and for a few months. And then we, flew to Germany and did that show. And it went over good, so.
Yeah. How do you like the European tours?
Oh, I had a blast over there.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, a lot of people I talk to love Europe, love doing those European tours.
Yeah, that's the first time that I actually have been overseas myself.
Oh, wow,
I never
okay.
got to do any overseas touring with Faith, but I mean, I did touring in the States and stuff, but always wanted to go to Europe, but things didn't work out. But I got the chance now, so it's definitely a good thing.
Heck yeah, absolutely. Now, since you have the two different, you got your Fates and you got now with Enemy Remains, you've been through kind of both sides of the music industry. You've been through kind of the back in the day, back when it was vinyl, cassette, press stuff compared to what it is all digitally now. What is the biggest difference for you, man? How is it like with the new age compared to the old days?
It's quite different. I mean, back in the day in Faith, we used to record the practices on cassette, and take them home, listen to them, and then go back to practice to make a change, re-record it, and then listen to it. It was quite the process. But nowadays, it's very easy to, record it digitally and then listen to it and make a change. And it's just everything about the internet is better. Even the fans and stuff. So.
Yeah, you get to reach a larger audience with less time. It's pretty great,
Yeah, absolutely. Back in the day, there was no internet, so
Yeah, it definitely makes a huge difference. Now, you've got the shows coming up. You got the one on the 13th. It looks like you're also playing with Non-Point there at the beginning of February. What about what's after that? What are you guys going to do after that?
Oh, there's a few dates. There's maybe a Brooklyn show. There's nothing. It's all to be announced, and then something maybe in Las Vegas and a Florida date. And we're trying to get on a tour actually, so then we can visit all the fans and perform the whole album. Let them hear what we're doing.
Yeah, absolutely. So, it's a great album. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, you being up there in the Northeast, are you a big sports guy? Do you have any ties to any of the teams up there in the Northeast?
Not really.
No? Okay. I didn't know because I'm a big Red Sox fan. I didn't know if you might be a Yankees fan. See what we got going on here. So, right on. So, new album coming out the 20th. We can pre-order on iTunes right now, correct?
iTunes, yeah. I believe Amazon too.
Okay.
And CD Baby.
Right on.
CD Baby. And eventually, I guess it'll be in some stores too.
Yeah.
Spotify and it'll be all over.
Absolutely. Well, is there anything you want to say to the fans? How to get a hold of you guys before we let you get on with the rest of your night?
I hope they enjoy the music, and I want them to totally do their best at supporting us. And when we come into the area, come to the show, definitely. That's about it, I guess. I mean, I hope. What is that? Oh, yeah, enemyremains.band. That's a website. They can contact us if they like. Other than that, my head's kind of reeling. I'm so busy. I've got all kinds of interviews and.
Oh yeah, right. Getting ready for this show coming up, man. Yeah, you're a busy guy, man. Busy guy.
Yeah, it's quite hectic. So bear with me.
It's all good, man. It's all good. We'll let you get on with the rest of your night, man. I appreciate your time out of your busy schedule. We greatly appreciate speaking with you, sir.
All right, Ace. Pleasure was mine.
All right, Steve. Have a good night, bud.
Yeah, you too.
Bye-bye.